going on, Jerome's? Cam Robinson came into the Vikings situation in kind of a tough spot, right? So the Vikings, after Christian Darrisaw went down in the first Rams game, ACL, MCL, all that stuff, it just sucks, right? Darrisaw, got the contract as one of the best young left tackles in the game, both pass protection as well as in the run game. And Cam Robinson, who the Vikings traded, a late round 2026 comp pick, and is going to be tough, right? Because the Vikings, the season was in line, and Cam Robinson coming in cold to a brand new team, it was tough. But overall, Robinson performed pretty okay outside of the last two games. All right, well, basically, no one played well in that last game, including Sam Darnold, of course, getting sacked 9 times in the wild card round, but not that I'm still bitter about things. But Robinson, so you give him a degree of latitude, right? So coming into a new offense cold and getting to know a new left guard in Blake Brandel and protections and calls and all that stuff. But weeks 9 through 17, 28 pressures, 2 sacks, pretty fine. But to have a league-high 10 penalties during that time, including 4 versus Chicago. Remember that game where it seemed like all 4 of Robinson's penalties happened in a row? It was just not great. But the last 2 games of the season, Week 18 against the Lions, wild card game against the Rams, a combined 21 pressures and 2 sacks, which is not good. It's just, it was rough, and it did make you miss the days of Christian Darrisaw. And with Robinson, you're like, okay, it's been real, it's been fun. When you leave a free agency, we'll get credit for a comp pick and all that good stuff. And there's some thoughts like, hey, maybe you bring him back, maybe he plays guard, but no. Long story longer. Spot Rack estimates his open market value at $14 million. I think that's going to be higher. I think that there's a significant number of teams that need left tackle help, and even though Robinson was just sort of whatever during his time with the Vikings, he has played some really damn good ball during his time with Jacksonville, and of course left tackles are always going to be in demand, right? But ESPN's Jeremy Fowler points out something interesting. So in their free agent, big-time free agent piece, talk about Cam Robinson. At 6'6", 335, Robinson has ideal size, length, and traits for the tackle position. Technical lapses that prevent him from playing at a consistent level, and his 88.2% pass block win rate was below average. But with the ability to go, how do you like that? Teams are so desperate for left tackle help that you can be bad and still get $14-15 million per year. Must be nice. But with the ability to engulf rushers at the point of attack and foot speed to redirect, Robinson has desired tools at the tackle position. Fowler's latest. Robinson quite possibly played his way above the $20 million per year threshold. So you could be bad and still get $20 million bucks. Only in America. I love it, man. With the recent precedent of Garrett Bowles' 4-year, $82 million deal in Denver as a comp, the Rams and Chiefs are among teams that could be looking for left tackle help. All right, so Cam Robinson could be bad, and then he gets paid $20 million bucks, and then he's on the Chiefs and probably wins another Super Bowl. Cool. Yeah. But this is interesting. And a return to Minnesota isn't totally off the table after the Vikings traded for Robinson at midseason. Now, the Vikings do have the cap space, but I have zero interest paying Cam Robinson, let alone $14 million bucks, but definitely not $20 million bucks per year. Now, there's a lot of things I'm wondering about here. First off, this could just be an error by Fowler. Like, does he not know that the Vikings do have Darrisaw coming back from knee injury, as well as Brian O'Neill? So the Vikings, when healthy, have one of the best tackle duos in the National Football League. And Cam Robinson, there's talk about, well, maybe Robinson can kick inside to guard. Cam Robinson has played 2 total snaps at guard in his entire NFL career. Actually, he's only played 2 offensive snaps outside of like 6-man tight end that haven't been a left tackle. Like, he hasn't even played right tackle during his time in the league. So that's part of it. Also, could this be a sign that the team is really concerned about Darrisaw's knee recovery? Because maybe they do see as like, hey, Darrisaw's knee injury, major knee injury, ACL, MCL, the whole shebang happened mid-season. He may not be ready for the 2025 season, may start out things on the pup. So bringing back Robinson as insurance policy could make some sense. And then once Darrisaw is back, does Robinson reduce inside to guard? Because you're definitely not moving Darrisaw. I don't know. Like that seems like a lot of moving parts. And the fact that Robinson is going to be 30 and the fact that he's never played guard before in his life, I I don't know, man. I don't know. But to me, I would actually not like this at all. Like, Robinson was fine. I respect that he came into a really tough situation here with the Vikings and performed okay outside of the last 2 games, except no one played well in the last 2 games. But at that price tag, well, first off, not 14, but if he's getting like $20 million, go out and get it. Like, if the Patriots want to pay him $20 million a year to play left tackle, go get some. And there's been little to no steam about him kicking inside the guard outside of like us fans just trying to go through all of the options here. So I just don't see this happening at all. But hopefully this does not mean that the Vikings are concerned about Darrisaw's recovery long term. Hopefully he'll be good to go when he's good to go, but we'll see. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN, Jeremy Fowler says a return to Minnesota isn't totally off the table for free agent left tackle Cam Robinson. Yeah, okay. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol. Production value.